Hi, my name is Alex Ramirez with Alex Ramirez Studios, and this is an introductory video since I haven't put one before. I am not at my studio today. Today I'm actually at home, and I'm going to use this video as an introduction to our project, my first project that I'll be putting together here. So Hamilton is coming to San Jose, and I have 2 tickets, and I'm going to be taking my youngest son Julian in October. So he is a big fan of Hamilton and Revolutionary War, and he really loves studying history. He can tell you about every battle during the Civil War. He knows where Yorktown was. He can explain everything to you, and he loves to go on about that. So I'm going to be taking him to this uh, play or a musical. I enjoy listening to it. I've watched it of course, on the video on demand, and I like listening to the music on the radio, and I'll just play it all the time. Really enjoy listening to it and love the songs. Just a great musical. I love musicals to begin with. So I bought the tickets, and this is going to be his birthday present. And I was telling him, asking him, well, we have two options what we can do when we go to the show. One, we can I bought him a really nice coat and dress up for his 8th grade graduation. He looks really great when he polishes up. Or we can go dressed up as a couple of the Hamilton staff. So I thought that would be fun. We'll just cosplay it. We'll go to the show dressed as two either colonial soldiers. And I said, well, how about a couple officers? I can be a general, you can be another officer, and we'll just put together a cosplay. We'll put together a couple of costumes and we'll go for it. And he really liked that idea. So it is September 7th today, and the show is in middle of October. So I only have about a month, a few weeks to put this together. So this is going to be a challenge. I am going to videotape as much as I can to show you how the whole process is done. I've been sewing for about, I don't know, 20 something years now. And so I'm not new to this. This is something I've done for quite a while, and I really enjoy doing. So cosplay is something my family likes to do. My daughter's been involved with it for a while, and we just kind of like to sew things. And every October, we've been making our own costumes for years and years and years. So this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to use this as an introductory to this project. Follow with me if you want. Of course, to do that, you're going to have to subscribe, hit that bell button, so that way I can let you know as soon as I get the videos up. You can follow along. So the pattern I'm going to be using, I found at a local fabric store while I was on my way out the door, and I saw this sitting on the on one of the displays there, and so I grabbed it and I said, "This is great. I'm going to share this with my son." Brought it home with Julian, and that's when I presented him the idea, and he said, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it." So I grabbed it and ran out the door. Well, I paid for it first, and then I ran out the door. So because I had to hurry and get home. Now, as for which pattern it is, on here it says R11004. The Simplicity pattern is S9252. So that's what we're going to be basing this whole thing on, and I'm going to be following that and using these patterns as we go. So as we get started, I did break this down into 10 steps. In this video, we're going to cover what I call the first 3 fundamental truths, and here they are. Number 1, the pattern is unisex. It can be both male or female, but that doesn't mean that there are not going to be adjustments going to be necessary to make the costume fit properly. So not everybody has exact same body physiology and fixtures and such, so it might require some adjustments. We will do some basic adjustments in the pattern to fit my son as well to fit myself, but it might require some others that I'm not going to go into in this series. If you need to make any darts or anything for bust adjustments, I'm not going to be doing that in this series here. Apparently because of time, that is a whole other thing altogether, but we were just going to put something together. So number 1, the pattern is unisex. Fundamental truth number 2 is this. Before you go buy your pattern, make sure you take your chest measurements. You're going to need that to pick the right pattern.
You'll need one of these, so just pick one in your favorite color, and then go online and find a guide that will show you where to take your measurements. You want to measure the widest part of the chest, write it down, and keep that handy for references for your next step.
Okay, fundamental truth number 3. Go purchase your pattern, and you will need your chest measurements to get the correct pattern. Um, Up in the corner here, it'll list what the patterns included in the envelope and what they will fit. This particular one says size US 34 through 42. When I measured my son, he is a 46. So this pouch does not include the pattern that I will need to make his costume, which means I'm going to have to go get another one. So that means I'll be going back to the store, and hopefully they have one with the correct size. If they do not, then I'm going to have to order one online. You can order directly from simplicity.com or any other places. There's plenty of places that sell Simplicity patterns. We are using S9252. That's the Simplicity number. Um, I don't know where this R11004 comes from. Sometimes certain um, stores will use their own part numbers for their products, so perhaps that's what that is. So, but we want Simplicity S9252. So to review, 3 things. 1, this pattern is unisex, but do expect to make some adjustments. Hopefully we won't have to do too many. 2, have your chest measurements ready because you're going to need it for lots of things, especially for number 3, which is to purchase your pattern. So go out, check your chest measurements if you haven't done so already, buy the pattern, and we will come back in my next video and we will start looking at how to prepare and get ready to purchase our materials. So that's it for now, and we'll see you on the next one. So this is Alex Ramirez with uh, Alex Ramirez Studios signing off, and thank you. Hope we have a good adventure together. Bye.